Hey there, and welcome back to Fluent Vibe. It's always great to have you here. This is the space where we talk about learning English in a way that feels natural, real, and part of your daily life. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow the podcast, share it with your friends, and leave a review. It really helps our community grow and keeps the good energy going. All right, let's get into today's topic, which is one of my favorites: training your mouth and your mind for English.
You know, a lot of people tell me the same thing. They say, I understand English when I read it. I understand movies, songs, even podcasts. But when I try to speak, my brain freezes. The words just don't come out. And maybe you felt that too, right? It's super common. But here's the truth. It's not because you're bad at English. It's not because you're not smart. It's because you've trained your brain, but not your mouth. Think about it. Your mouth is a group of muscles. Just like when you go to the gym, you don't get strong arms by reading about push-ups. You have to actually do push-ups. Learning English works the same way. You can understand all the grammar and vocabulary, but if you don't use your mouth to speak, those muscles don't get trained. At first, your mouth might feel stiff, slow, maybe even shy. But that's okay. That's what practice is for. When you keep practicing, little by little, your muscles learn what to do automatically. And one day, English just starts flowing, naturally, without you even realizing it.
One of the best ways to train your mouth is through a technique called shadowing. It's powerful, fun, and super effective. Here's how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, maybe in a YouTube video, a short podcast, or even a movie scene, and you repeat what they say immediately, almost at the same time. You copy the pronunciation, the rhythm, the emotion, everything. You're not just saying words, you're acting the language. Imagine you're a shadow. Wherever the speaker goes, your voice follows. If they say, "Hey, how are you today?" you say it right after them, matching their tone, speed, and mood. At first, it might feel impossible to keep up. You'll miss words, stumble a bit. That's fine. Don't stop. Keep going. Because even when you make mistakes, your mouth is learning. It's building new pathways for English sounds. Start with short, clear clips, maybe a short motivational video or a podcast intro. Then move to longer pieces as you get comfortable. With time, you'll notice something amazing. You'll start feeling the rhythm of English. Your mouth will start moving in English naturally.
Now, another super simple but powerful thing, repeating short phrases daily. Think of them as mouth warm-ups. Before singers perform, they do vocal exercises. You can do the same, but with English phrases. You can start with really easy ones. I'm ready. I can do this. Let's go. Thank you. Good morning. Say them throughout your day, in the morning, before work, while making coffee. And here's a little secret. Say them with emotion. If you're excited, smile and say, "I'm ready," with energy. If you're tired, say it gently. This emotional connection makes your mouth and brain work together. It helps the language stick. Over time, these short phrases become automatic. You'll say them without thinking, just like how you sing a song you love without needing to read the lyrics anymore. This one might feel funny, but it's one of the best habits you can build. Talk to yourself in English. Seriously. You don't need an audience. Your home, your car, your room, they're all perfect English zones. Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. It smells so good. I need to clean the kitchen. I should call my friend later. When you do this, you're not just speaking, you're connecting English to real actions, objects, and emotions. You're teaching your brain, this is how we think. This is how we speak. And because no one's listening, there's no fear, no judgment, just you and your practice. It's a safe, powerful way to get your mouth moving every single day. Now let's talk about your mind. We often say, think in English. But what does that really mean? It doesn't mean you have to think about deep topics or complex grammar. It starts small, with words. When you see a chair, think chair. When you're hungry, think I'm hungry. When it's cold, think it's cold. The goal is to stop translating from your native language, because when you translate, there's a delay. Your brain works twice. But when you start thinking directly in English, everything becomes faster and more natural. At first, it might feel weird, but soon, English words will pop into your mind automatically. And that's when you know your brain is starting to live in English. Here's the thing. English isn't just something you study, it's something you live. So the more English you bring into your daily life, the faster you'll grow. You can listen to short English podcasts while cooking or walking, watch short videos with English subtitles, read a simple article, or even English memes. Change your phone's language to English. Follow English-speaking creators online. You're basically creating your own English world around you. And when English becomes part of your daily environment, your brain starts to adapt naturally. It's like moving to an English-speaking country, but from home. Now, this is the key. You don't need to study for hours. You don't need a huge plan. You just need consistency. Even 5 minutes a day is powerful. 5 minutes of real speaking, listening, or thinking practice every single day is better than 2 hours once a week, because language isn't built in one big effort, it's built in small, regular steps. Think of it like watering a plant. You don't pour a whole bucket once a month, you give it a little water every day. That's what helps it grow. And it's the same for your English. When you stay consistent, your confidence grows, your fluency improves, and your brain starts to say, okay, this is important. We do this every day. So no pressure, no guilt, just keep the chain going. Here's something a lot of learners forget. Your English voice is yours. It doesn't have to sound like anyone else's. Don't wait to sound perfect before you speak. Don't worry about your accent or making mistakes. Your accent is part of who you are. It tells your story. And
Communication is not about sounding native. It's about being understood and confident. So every time you speak English, even a few words, be proud of it. You're expressing yourself in another language. That's amazing. Smile when you speak. Feel good about it. Confidence will make your English stronger than any grammar rule. And finally, this is the secret that connects everything we've talked about. Your brain will follow your mouth. Many learners think they need to know everything perfectly before they start speaking. But actually, it's the opposite. When you speak, even if you make mistakes, your brain learns faster. Because speaking is an active process. Your brain is working to find the right words, the right sounds, the right rhythm, all in real time. That's how new connections form. That's how fluency grows. So don't wait for the perfect moment to start speaking. Start now. Speak out loud, make mistakes, laugh about them, and keep going. Your brain will catch up faster than you think. All right, that's it for today's episode of Fluent Vibe. We talked about how to train both your mouth and your mind for English. How to speak out loud, think in English, stay consistent, and most importantly, celebrate your own unique English voice. Remember, English isn't something you study once in a while. It's something you live every single day. So keep bringing English into your life, even in small ways, and you'll feel the difference. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow Fluent Vibe, share it with a friend, and tell me, what's one simple English phrase you're going to start repeating today? I'd love to hear it. Thanks so much for tuning in. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep your English vibes fluent.